Your son of a bitch. Yeah, just was the time. You're playing shit. Schedules don't align, can't really use that. I could do amnesia, but I got a few days before gameplay shit probably starts coming. Final Fantasy, so. Spared you? No, it wasn't. I'd rather just start this than kick you off your own shit. And anyways, I'm curious. We signed my life away. Create a Hoyoverse account. Didn't already fucking download the game, huh? Anyways, out of all of these, I kind of wanted to do Genshin. But this is shorter to get caught up. Not that I plan on playing it actively. So we can get a little test run, if you will. And this is the one that well, I don't see talked about anywhere publicly. I hear the most about in here. And it came out this year, so it could kind of factor into the end of the year discussion, so why not? We're gonna start it with English VA, but I've already heard some English VA in these games and it's rancid, so we'll probably swap off to Japanese. I'm on PS5 with my rights. I have rights playing a gacha. The right to fucking spend all my money, right? I will not be buying anything playing less. Period. I don't have the money. I don't want to spend the money. I don't know, we're giving it a go. Cactus was very insistent. And I got a little time. I feel like having the gacha conversation. It's not as long as Genshin to get caught up, so if I do or don't like it, you know, there's either something to look forward to, or that'll just be it. I'll be done. If I don't like it, won't send me back 100 hours to find out the story gets good 200 hours in or something. Plan on treating this, I guess, a little pre-bias and all that. Plan on treating this relatively like just a normal game. I get that obviously fundamentally it's going to be different because of the gacha system, so I'm not going to like ignore that. Obviously I'm going to, you know, roll when I get rolls, but you know, it's going to take, I think, 30 to 50 maybe, we'll see, hours. So I want to maybe less, but I plan on just doing the story, but I want to see some of the side shit. But I want to kind of compare, like, you know, is this 50 hours comparable to like just an actual game, like a full difficulty, you know, balance curve from beginning to end? Is it all just end game? How much is the gacha factor in? How the story is it a comparable use of your time? We're just gonna play it kind of like that, just like a game, right? I'm not looking to get addicted to something. I don't really care that much about the waifu factor. I don't really like the designs of the Mihoyo characters in general anyways. Maybe I'll feel different once we get in here. They kind of get a little samey looking to me. We're just gonna play it like a JRPG, man. Also, little context, I have played gacha before. I played a few. The only one I've played... yeah, no, that's fine. I've already had multiple people say that because I've been saying I was thinking of trying it yesterday. I'll have a little more context for when people are talking in the Gacha Purgatory Discord channel too. For context too, yeah, so I have played gacha before. I think they're a blight. I think they're fucking horrible. I think it's obviously just a really predatory way to psychologically manipulate people into getting addicted and spending lots and lots and lots of money on something that doesn't have as much value as the money they're throwing at it is worth. But I did play Fate Go for years and years and years. Every day, all the time. I bought, I think, 2 things total. Anniversary, year-end things that give you guaranteed rolls, but generally it's free other than that. Didn't get into just rolling. I just don't have the money for that, which is good. I wouldn't do it anyways. But yeah, I played that for a really long time. Quit once some other people started quitting. I just found it to be we would bitch about it more than we enjoyed it. It was grindy, take too much of my time, or too much of my multitasking time at least. It was so cookie cutter, low budget, but somehow made bazillions of dollars and just took up way too much of your time. It was a horrible experience in the long run. I mean, I still like talking about it because I like Fate in general and it's interesting, and if people have fun with it, they have fun with it. I mean, obviously if it's a self-destructive kind of fun, maybe you shouldn't, but if you got the money and you really like it and you're not like gonna be in the ground in like 5 years because of it, I mean, whatever, man. I mean, to Fate Go's credit, it does release a shitload of stories really often. That's kind of its big thing. Yeah, and the thing with Fate is they're pushing a lot of fetishes. They're pushing a lot of waifus. Lots of different kinds of artists. So, you know, you get your Raida, you get your you even get the fucking Danganronpa guy. You're getting all sorts of stuff. Really went and did it. I'm throwing out the disclaimers right now already. So. Yeah, and I have no desire to get into a long gacha. For all intents and purposes, as soon as we reach the end of this, I will probably not touch it again. Unless I really like it. Then I'll just treat it like FF14. Yeah, and like I said, this one is shorter than Genshin by a lot. So even though that one seemed more interesting, it probably has a bit more to talk about. This has been recommended lately, and it's shorter to get to the end. But yeah, you're not going to see grinding. You're not going to see probably rolls on here. Not interested in it. I'm just going to treat it like a normal game. I don't know how much content there is. Depends on the side stuff, but I imagine 30-something hours. Yeah, and if this really sucks, I probably won't try gacha again, ever. This is probably going to be last stop. I loathe gachas generally already. But this is one of your few, like, AAA gachas, I guess you'd call them. Big budget. So anyways, this one's turn-based. I don't know anything about the fucking story or if it's connected to other games. We'll see. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like there's a few decent like dudes and chicks in Genshin, but a lot of them just have this like same face, same body type, kind of just boring look to them. And they all like, I don't know if it's just the art, but the personalities don't even really seem distinct. Like that's one thing you get in like a Nikkei or Fago or something. Like you know what you're rolling for. And it fits all kinds of interests. So we'll see. Maybe when we get in here, I'll be totally wrong on that. Anyways, let's get started on it. I'm probably not going to play a lot of this today. We got the last Heaven's Feel movie in about 8 hours or so. We're going to do in Discord. Then I'm going to go eat with my brother whenever he wakes up. Yeah, so what I hear going into this is the story's great. It looks great. The combat's really fun. Pretty much everything's good. That's what I hear. And I mean, that could very well be the case. But gachas have a tendency to get that kind of fan base that is very invested, because they're very addicted to it, and it has the waifu factor and all that. And they take a lot of your time, so maybe you're not playing a lot of other stuff too. Because people would say that shit about like Fate. I'm just like, that's fucked. It's just not. So with Genshin, and it might be the case though. I'm not gonna go in expecting it to be wrong, but I am a little skeptical. And Genshin, anything I ever heard of it or watched of it, I did not like story-wise. But apparently Genshin gets good like 80 hours in, so we're playing this instead. Yeah, that's my thing. Is like there's novelty around. Like if this is just gonna be like some Fantasy Star Ocean rip or something, we'll see. Oh god, Jesus is doing it. Yep. I've had the 10, 12, 15 minute wind up about how I'm still a sane individual and have standards, and I'll be treating this like no different than any other game, but we're still doing it, man. Don't do it. Yeah, and like I said, I have almost, unless this is actually good, I do not plan on playing any extra once we've reached the end. If I like it, I would come back for the story or something, right? Like an FF14, but I have no desire to play like a 10-hour a day gacha grind game. Just don't. Doesn't work with the stream. Didn't like doing it with Fate Go. I mean, I liked the conversations and stuff we'd have, but yeah, we're just giving it a go here. So, first Mihoyo game, last chance gacha, and we'll be talking gacha and predatory game making and microtransaction practices the whole way through. So if you guys got anything you want to talk about, do it up. Let's get started, huh? Well, at least you're in an actual train. What is that one train anime with the lady? They're in space. Galaxy Express, like 999 or something. Classical music. Oh, we are listening to it in English for like 10 minutes. So I gotta hear how great the English view is. I've hated it every time I heard it in Genshin, but Bakano is awesome. My favorite training anime. I already hate this. We'll let it rock. Is this like the no Russian for fucking weebs or something moment?
Seems like came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better. 23:47:15 system time.
Oh, I thought she was the bad
Very
guy.
punctual, Kafka.
I don't remember the song.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
What do these do on the top? I woke up pretty cold too. Well, not too cold, but when I was on my phone for a bit, I got pretty cold. My arms out. Got my blanket on right now.
23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
For some reason my eyes are getting trouble. I think it's because I was on my phone for so long.
You did that.
No, the Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded
Or I
the
didn't
space
clean my
station
glasses
just
well.
some hours ago.
Was this supposed to be in the same world as like that other one? Honkai Impact or some shit? Yeah, we haven't had to turn on the heater or anything, luckily, but getting chillier. My breath before I tuck in? Yes, that's the comfiest. Yeah, I haven't used any of my heavy blankets. Sometimes I'll go all winter and just won't, sadly. The cheesecake.
All right.
I'll get
So do we
stomach
need
aches and have to
fight
wake
the
up.
Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Jesus, dude.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly.
Did she get hit with a fucking tranquilizer or is drunk? Recording? I guess that's trying to be like some kind of special personality. That sounds like shit.
But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I
Like
won't
maybe
stop
she's
you.
supposed to sound kind of like casual, devil don't care kind of attitude, but it sounds really fucking sleepy, man. We'll swap
After
off
all,
soon.
Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Yeah, maybe it was supposed to be sensual. I have no idea.
This won't take long.
I've also played a lot of RPGs lately. Investigate. Why does she have little glasses on her head? That wouldn't even fit her eyes. Cause it's fucking kawaii, bro.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
Only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
This lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
When did they advertise the gotcha? Official community. Yeah. Real Blaze level. That doesn't sound like anything I care about. Can you like ambush? That's where they were going with it.
May as well kill them all.
Dangerously cheesy, man. Not that it wouldn't be cheesy in Japanese, I just wouldn't understand. Ignorance. Doesn't matter who. Ultimate selection state.
Didn't hurt. Good times, never
Can you
last.
just interrupt?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Man. To try to be cool, but still a waifu cheese factory so far.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Yeah. Where did you send it,
Waifu number
Silverwolf?
2.
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
Cancer of all world. Okay.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
We're gonna go find Gotcha. Yeah. Eatable item. Quick read, they said. Alright. Start to find around here, man. Alright, I think I've heard enough on the VA. Some of it sounds like it could be alright. That Silverwolf character, but I think it's just gonna make everything seem way worse. For sure. She's got about 10,000 different folds on all of her fucking, on the fucking, like, the chest collar of her shirt and all that. She's got all sorts of shit going on for sure. Supposed to be, like, you know, like French or something. It's, like, super intricate, fancy. make it harder for the fan artists. Picking up loot.
この先は宇宙ステーションの中心エリアだ。反物質レギオンのボイドレンジャーがたくさん。
It's funny because having really clear,
そう。
recognizable, interesting characters is like kind of, I feel like, the big thing with gachas.
呼吸するその感覚。
I guess you just hit enough of the high points and just the TNA and all that and personality, and the rest is just whatever. Did I do a tier list for this game? So the ultimates can be used like in the Trails games. You can just insert them wherever in the turn order. Redo it with knowledge, yeah.
バトル体験を改善しないと。このスピードで遅すぎる。
There needs to be a VN bad guys gacha. Where you play as like Delta and everyone. Oh yeah, I imagine everybody just uses fast forward. Why wouldn't you? It's like when I played Dragon Quest 11. I don't even know what the normal combat looks like because I was so used to the sped up. The few moments I would put it on it seemed like it was in fucking slow motion. Yeah, maybe it's like ultra fast and skips animations. Who knows? Or an auto option. Kudu Kudu. Is that a thing in this game? Kudu.
前に何かいるわ。
Oh, I'm thinking of Pudu Pudu from fucking Welcome to the NHK. I don't know any fucking Genshin, Honkai, Mihoyo memes. Oh, I'm sure we'll see it.
でも残念なこと。
Combat resource shared by the whole team. Okay.
敵がリポップした。
The music? Okay. Does kind of sound like some old school dubstep or something though. Or like something you'd hear at the beginning of like a sizzle reel. Or during a sizzle reel. There's the sizzle reel music where it's like this folk like whoa, hey, whoa, and then all the games start rolling out. And then there's like this sizzle reel kind of song that the companies use. It's like one of the two. Yes, I think of music in terms of sizzle reel ability. I play too many games. Sizzle reel core, yeah. I don't mind this song too much. I mean, I don't feel much about it at all, really. So do I have a certain amount of skill points before I get into the fights? I don't know if your ultimates save between fights either. We'll find out when we come back to the next fight. You start with 3. That would be preferable so I could use them right away. I don't really like combat systems where I need to stop. Where like I have to sit on resources between fights forever. Unless it's like mana. Like a long-term resource.
避難作業は彼女の代理アスターという人が指揮したみたい。聞いたことない名前ね。あ、確かエリオは私たちがヘルタに会うことはないって言っていたわ。
Her personality seems totally different in Japanese. Wonder what it's like in Chinese. She sounded like she was falling asleep or drunk. In English, and now she just seems like an older lady.
性格はどこ？エリオの脚本に性格の具体的な位置は書かれてない。つまり彼の見た未来で。
I mean, who knows? Maybe the dying drunk lady is more spicy, more interesting. Maybe she'll be really boring now, but
私たちは物理的な移動手段で性格を見つけるわけじゃない。この宇宙ステーションには信じられないようなものが多くあるから、そういった奇物があっても奇物で奇物を隠す。確かにあの女がやりそうなことね。必要な手がかりはすべて揃っている。部屋にある端末設備を調べて。そこに奇物があるかもしれない。わかったわ。君のパフォーマンスを見せてもらうわね。
she's got a ribbon, multiple buttons, a necklace, crazy hair, sunglasses, fuzzy coat, different colored strap, and fucking half shirt there. Just, you get so much just right there off the top, man. Every square inch is covered.
あらこの端末メモリがなくなってる。
At least they have like a nice little color tone or whatever. Your clothes and all that shit kind of match the hair. I guess that's kind of important. They design these. They got like a fucking color palette to make them more recognizable. Yeah, I'd like to go eat, but I have no idea when my brother's up. It sleeps like 24 hours a day.
あったとしても罠のはず。こうやって探してても効率が悪い。もうこっちに来て。で、どうするつもり？君の案を聞かせてもらおうかしら。監視システムをハッキングする。なるほどね。ヘルタの収集品はシステムから独立している。シンプルだけど効果はある。ほら見つけた。これは器物ナンバー211ブラインドゾーン。簡単な光の屈折により エリア内の物体を視認しにくくする。けど他の物体が目立たなくなった途端、
ヘルタってばこんなチャチな
簡単なトリックほど見破りにくい。
Why would the simplest method be the hardest to spot?
また変なものが増えたね。
普通のホログラフィーに見えるけど殻に覆われている。
通ってみましょう。大丈夫。こんなところで倒れるなんてことないから。
Whistle.
へえ、さすが天才クラブのメンバーってところかしら。
The Genius Society.
性格はすぐそこだ。急ごう。
Capital G, capital F.
独立した防御システムがある。どうやらヘルタにとって性格は一般的な収集品。
取り出せる？
もちろんヘルタが天才だとしてもハッカーの領域では私にかなわない。
さすがね。じゃあ媒体の準備も任せるわ。
媒体の準備ができた。あなたが決めて。
エリオが言っていたわ。この選択は多くの変化をもたらすって。
エリオはこの選択を下すのはあなたでないといけないとも言っていた。
Somebody knocking. So rare to hear any knocking around here. Usually maintenance.
彼女に新しい名前をつける。
Like we just had maintenance show up
そ
like
うね。
10,000 times the last few months. But I hate gotcha. I don't want to be too overboard.
どうしたの？ぼーっとして。手放したくない？
そうね。今までずっと性格を奪ってきたけど、
Okay.
送り出すのは初めてだから。
He's not even a Hugh though. Is there a chick version there?
長く考えすぎ。家を出る
Why
前
are
か
they
ら考え
talking
て
so
おくべ
much,
きだ。
man?
せかさな
They
い
think
で。
I'm gonna fucking
これは
die
と
if
っ
I
ても
don't
重
have
要な選択なのよ。
my wife who's ear in my or my voice in my ear or something. Oh, I don't know. Excellent. The classic one.
わかった。私が代わりに選ぼう。そうだ、
There's no
そうしよう。
funny ones for chicks.
銀
Man.
狼、忘れたの？
Gotta
選
be something.
択を下すのは私じゃなきゃダメだって。
It's all good. Or the whale lord or something. Can I get like a picture of her credit card in here? No emote, probably allowed. Need to pay Piggy. How long can you have these be? Pretty decent little limit. They don't tell you when, but in a very specific way, yeah. Call her sanest gotcha fan. But what if she's just like fucking really boring? Too big. Fucking huge, yeah. True. I don't have anything funny. Just the I heart gotcha. There's pretty much self-inserts. Yeah, I figure as much. Jane Honkai, yeah. We could call it that. Jane Railman. Or I could switch to a dude and call him John Honkai. That's good. Yeah, that's like Fate Go. You're just a total self-insert for maximum waifu insertion. Wow, my wife is already sexually assaulting me. Game of the year? What's up, Cactus? You're at? I saw you were offline, so. Don't worry, I spent the first half of the stream pledging my sanity and the guidelines for how I was going to play this. My goals, my limits. I already switched it off of English. We tried it for a little bit, and she sounded like she was hit with a fucking horse tranquilizer. And as soon as my brother gets up, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna go eat. All I've eaten is a mini bag of chippy. Despair. I mean, there's just nothing that's happened yet. The only despair I have is that this chick has... and knowing that this chick has sunglasses that are like more narrow than her eyes are wide apart. And I can't comprehend it. It feels like something you do in like in a Tales game, where you could just put random items on people and change their sizes, so you just put like dumb shit everywhere. Doesn't make any sense. Like, she'll never wear those, and if they do, they have to like extend out. Yeah, but they don't even have like ears. They're like Morpheus glasses, just on top of her head. Those are like really hard to wear. You have to have like a really crazy nose bridge. Glue. You think she's wearing a piece? Yeah, imagine her bald. She's wearing a piece for sure. I know, that's what I'm saying. They're too small, so they're just on her head for style. It's a wig. Like it's a wig. The glasses came with it.
旅の終わりには君を悩ませて、これがエリオの予見。そして君がたどり着く未来よ。気に入ったかしら。次の場所へ。用意された未来のために道を切り開くわ。
Yeah, her personality is like completely different in Japanese. Does anybody in here play this in Chinese? Does she have a third personality?
錦織のように、君と私は一度に一本の金しか折れないけど、それはやがて美しい文様にな。もういいでしょ。脚本によれば、請求列車の人たちがもうすぐ来る。
The script.
私たちは彼らと遭遇すべきではない。
Are we in a simulation? Is it just predestination? God stuff? Never see her again. Yeah, we'll see her when they update the game enough to have her again in 3 years. Maybe she'll have woken up by then. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can roll. Would they make these two distinct waifus just to never have them rollable until way later? Or maybe they hype them up in the story to make you want to roll harder when they come out finally. Too late. I already hit play, man. Mail in my gacha?
こんな時にまだそんなこと気にしてるの？
心拍、脈拍ともに弱いな。美月、人工呼吸の準備を。
They have a lot of Fujo bait stuff in Mihoyo games, right? No, in Genshin they do. What about this? They're cooler in this? Gotcha. Dude, that's twice. We've been sexually assaulted in like 10 minutes. No, you play a gacha outcast or am I crazy? Oh, you play League of Legends. Definitely better. It's a little better. Maybe. You want a great example of fucked microtransactions? You go to gacha, you go to League. Live service in general. My name is Jane Honkai.
よろしく頼む。俺は炭鉱。こっちは美月なのかだ。
What's up, Dan? Probably supposed to be like Don Hang or something. He's gonna be Dan Hang to me.
この宇宙ステーションはハングシスレギオンの
Lieutenant Dan.
俺たちはアスター所長の依頼を受けて救援に来たんだ。
Dan Hung. Why does every self-insert have like white to black hair? Like it's gray or white black? Cause that's the most like vanilla, just the most plain. The one in Genshin's white, right? White hair. Or do you like customize it? Oh, is it blonde? Okay. And Fade, it's black. No, the male has black, but the chick has orange, right? Never mind. I guess they mix up a little. But usually they have some kind of plain look to them. Can't have the main character look crazier than the rest of them. Wait, that's her name? That's not her just talking about an event on the 7th? What the fuck, dude? Every named thing in this has been insanely cheesy so far. What was it? The, like, smart geniuses or something? The god geniuses or something goofy? I was like it was the Illuminati. The smart guys. My name's March 7th. Direct English translation. I guess you could just call her March. Okay, well, if it's some kind of weird, like, star date they're born or something, then that's fine. It's just when I see something like that, I just assume it's a gotcha quirk bullshit to try to make them stand out and not actually something interesting in world. But if they explain, that's cool. Me on the right, just fucking disassociating.
あの子、威厳がなさすぎるよ。ここのスタッフでさえ彼女の名前を知らないなんて。
主制御部分に戻るんだ。アスター所長と避難した研究員がそこにいる。
Best waifu so far is the fucking main character, man. Look at this disassociating gift. It's right here, dude. Still had it. Best girl is you.
請求列車も近くに止まってるよ。だからモンスターの襲撃は心配しないで。うちらがこのピンチを解決するから。
I hate bubbly fucking waifu characters.
.列車とミス・ヘルタは親交がある。だから俺たちは時折ここに少し止まるんだ。
もし何か問題が起きれば正義の列車組が必ず手を差し伸べるんだよ。
Well, I've seen the first 2 hours of Xenosaga, and this just reminds me of that. All that takes its time a bit more, and there's alien bugs and shit. I want to play that game. I've been saying that for like a couple of years. Maybe it'll finally happen. We'll do Xenosaga 1, 2, 3.
神秘的な列車で開拓のアイウォーンの力を宿している。
主制御部分に戻ったら見せてあげるよ。
お前は美月と一緒に行け。防衛課のアーランとの連絡がこの付近で途絶えた。俺は彼を探して連れ戻す。
Starfield was interesting. This will be interesting. Clown music? I can't really hear it over the sound of a fucking dumpster outside. Getting slammed on the fucking pavement. So this is Mihoyo clown music. Let me turn it up a little. As far as clown music goes, it's not the worst. What, you just walked off? Yeah, this isn't as obnoxious enough to be proper clowncore. Close though. Yeah. I was like, is this like a tech bat? What's wrong with these people? Open the character menu. Oh, you just released the stick. Magic bat, man. Yeah. It's enchanted weapon. Good against guys with guns. The path of destruction. Does that just mean she's DPS? Damn, I hate her. Yeah, my favorite so far is just the boring girl. just like depressed, boring person. Main girl, best girl. Jane Honkai. Maybe I would have been okay with what's that chick's name? Kafka. If I hadn't heard her like sleepy English voice and didn't get mentally compromised by her small glasses. Can we see any interesting stats here and learn about more stats? I should. Don't have any on hand. I don't have sunglasses. Don't own a pair. So does this game have like online stuff? I don't even have PS Plus. I wonder if they make you have PS Plus though. Since it's free to play. A girl who once slumbered in eternal ice and knows nothing about her path. Pretty much single player. Okay, cool. Borrow a friend's character. Okay, that's kind of like bait then. The transition, are those the ones that change when you're in the sunlight? I don't go out into the sun enough, only when I'm working. And then I go inside. Okay. I turn it down a little bit. Oh, do they? My room's so dim, I'd be afraid if I had anything that got shit more dim, I'd have trouble seeing shit. That'd be good if you're like, yeah, really close. It's cool she's got a bat. Why all these space people use fucking swords, bro? Defense. of cuteness. Just a humble bat wielder, ma'am. Magic bat wielder.
って見た目によらないんだね。あんた戦闘に慣れてるじゃん。
How do I heal? Will this game, we'll find out, have energy? They just like break her fucking kneecaps if I walk too far a day or something. Usually in gacha games you can play for like an absolute shit ton of time to get you nice and addicted before they start hitting you with the energy. Not this one. They do in Genshin though. I need an energy that legitimately makes it so you can't play the game anymore without paying. Oh, there is. Based. None of the quest / fun content require it? Okay. Yeah, I figure we probably could catch up with everything. I just run through the main story on what they give you. I have zero intent to endgame grind or get into the addiction mode. I'm just gonna treat it like a normal ass game. Paying for your waifu? Yeah, we'll have to see it. I mean, it's fun rolling. You can't deny that, but I don't spend money on gachas. We'll see how many freebies I get. Okay, cool. Golden pigs, dude. My gacha of choice, the golden pig. Yeah, that's good though. I'll just be able to play. No, I don't plan on touching any grinding at all. I'd have to get really, really into it. I don't want a game like that in my life. We'll be fine, I think. The battle pass. Yeah, I'll have to look into all that. I really want to look into all of the gacha, the microtransactions, the battle pass and stuff just to kind of have knowledge over it. We'll definitely test some endgame stuff and some side content. I think there's a lot to talk about there, but I don't plan on getting like super into it. Just depends on the game. The plan is to just catch up. How long do you guys think getting to the current story content would take? When the game came out, people said it was like 20-30 hours. But I don't know how much they've updated it since. It'll take me more than that, because I take my time and try side shit. Too much? 70? Yeah, man. It's over, dude. I mean, if I fucking hate it, we'll just stop. That's main story? Or do they have a lot of side stories and stuff? Locked on by the enemy and will be attacked first. Okay. Some of it's side shit. Gotcha.
逃がさない。ふん、ルールは破るためにある。
Yeah, I was kind of curious. I figured we'd just find out when it happened, but if you're like kind of hard required to do some of those kinds of grinds and stuff. Those kinds of like gotcha elements to kind of keep you playing and grinding out shit and want to buy stuff, I think are going to be important to explore. Because that's one of the main ways you can kind of design a game around it in kind of this predatory way. To make it buck, I think, is horrible. Their ultimate resets every battle, or if you just keep them. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty special. Yeah, we'll see how they handle it. Got enough experience, either by playing it or not, how nasty some of these kinds of games can get, especially in the West. But curious how Mihoyo handles it being like the most popular gacha. Oh, that's how they get you? The healing effect? That's part of it. Or is this like a fucking balance thing? So you can't just keep getting full health. This has like actual time. It doesn't look like you can pay for it though. It's more of a balance thing. Gotcha. It's weird they'd only have one free healer in a turn-based game like this. I mean, it seems to have a pretty standard like combat system. Doesn't seem like you kill shit quick enough to just not need a healer.
別の通路を通って一つ上の階から来た。ちょうど監視室からお前たちが見えたんだ。
Gotcha.
アーランは監視室にいた。少し負傷していたが命に。
見つけたんだね。アーランはこのエレベーターの動かし方を知ってるかな？
防衛課の責任者だから知っているだろう。
じゃあ彼と合流しよう。
Who did she take pictures of with that camera? It's not her cell phone. Did she take pictures of herself with her cell phone? How many goddamn cameras do you need?
美月、まずは自分を気にかけろ。俺たちのことは気にす。
Is March 7th or Dawn Hang any fan favorite? Or does nobody care? Is there like a single character who's like the most popular? March is pretty popular. I love Dan. Auto ad. It's like a bad thing. No level up, I don't see why it would be. But I imagine if you want to truly get your favorites leveled up, you gotta be a bit more stingy, but who knows?
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
うちってばなかなかやるじゃん。
So we have to go in this order.
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。
Okay, we can use it regardless. I see.
くらえ。
今さら後悔しても遅い。
Yeah, I read about that already in the end game.
今回は足を引っ張って
Seems
ない
kind of
で
just
しょ。
like the trail system, including the turn interruptions and stuff with the ultimates and all that kind of shit. I'm sure there'll be like delays and stuff like that. We'll see.
貴様たちは仲間なのか。
そうだよ。うちもこの人も請求列車の乗員だから安心して。
ああ。ミス・ヘルタが支援に来るよう要請したのか。
ただの偶然だ。ミス・ヘルタが列車に依頼した遺物を入手したため、約束通り届けに
You'd imagine, because it's supposed to be a live service game you play forever,
まさか襲撃
the
現場
turn
に出くわ
delay
すとは
pitfall won't show up in the way you would see it in other games. Because if you could abuse the combat hard enough, you wouldn't be able to get people to buy stuff to grind and characters that are good, you know, for the gameplay oriented people. I doubt you could just break the combat. Which is a fun thing to do in like a traditional game, but doesn't work well when you're trying to make $30 million a month plus. Unless you're making some kind of like 5-star who can only do that or something.
なんで反物質レギオンに目をつけられたの？あいつら宇宙ステーションをターゲットにしてて、星の地上には全く興味なさそうだけど。
俺にも
I want to go
見
eat.
当がつ
But
かな
my
い。
brother sleeps
レギオン
24/7.
の到来は不審な点が多い。ステーション内の防衛システムが突然ダウンし、しばらくしたら奴らが現れたんだ。 お嬢様、アスター所長はまず人員を避難させ、俺は避難者の援護を任された。
自分を責めるな。お前は足と利き手を負傷している。ここに身を隠してレギオンとの交戦を避けたのは。
Story kind of blows ass so far. We'll see how it goes. They talk about all of these like enemies and stuff, but you don't see a lot of cool scenes where they actually look threatening or how they're affecting like the ship. And they keep hitting you with so many like new characters every 2 seconds instead of letting anything set. I feel like it's just to introduce the party. And really I'd like a bit more setting stuff.
そうそう。ほとんどの人は
Yeah.
避難したし、今の課題は主制御部分に戻って反撃することだよ。だからそのエレベーターの使い方知ってる？
Yeah, it's just not a very interesting start. They kind of try to build a little mystery, I guess, with the chick with the small glasses, but half of it's just them trying to look and sound cool more than really reveal anything interesting. They'll bring up a lot of like proper nouns or something, but it doesn't mean much. It's a lot of just talking heads in rooms so far. I'm sure it'll be cool.
一時的に遮断されたんだ。アスターお嬢様から俺を探すよう依頼されたとき、
Maybe, yeah.
解除用の暗号キーを渡され
Yeah,
た。
I'm sure when the game opens up and you're doing shit, it'll be totally different.
確かカードを1枚渡された。
I just think it's interesting because a lot of people, I mean, quit games within like a fucking hour of starting them. You'd think you'd want to go for the least dry intro ever. Not to mention, you're probably hoping to get a lot of people from Genshin. And turn-based is already a turn-off for a lot of those people. Clearly it's worked out still for him, but...
どこにしまったか忘れちゃった。
おい。
I guess slow start gotchas are pretty common though. Turn-based on what?
お前というやつは。
キーが見つかったのなら行動を開始しよう。エレベーターの権限はあっちにある操作台で解除できる。
It's a lot of just them talking about nothing and then just walking up to a place and pressing X.
行くぞ。
待て。最上層のエレベーターの入り口だ。すまない。宇宙ステーションはミス・ヘルタから任されている場所だ。俺はまず主制御部分と会員だから貴様らには少しだけ回り道してもらうことになる。
貴様らってどういうこと？アーランは一緒じゃないの？
俺は思うように動けない。貴様らの足を引っ張ってしまうだろう。
I mean, I'm fine with them spending a lot of time setting up the setting. That gets me into it.
再度権限を振
It's
り
just a
切る。
very tell don't show way of doing it.
その心配は必要ない。エレベーターの権限は主制御部分からでも操作できるのだろう。
そうだよ。うちら二人でここまで来れたんだから。それに炭鉱もいるんだし、そこまで幹部室レギオンはうちらに任せて、アーランは自分のことだけに
Like
集
it's
中
just
す
this
ればいい
huge
の。
conversation while we're just staring at the back of her head out a window. Very interesting. They're just like fucking waxing on about the Antimatter Legion and how far away this elevator is. Gotcha.
気の使い方がおかしい。
ありがとう。
Traces. Comprehensively enhance your character. That's a skill. We get like actual abilities. Skill removes 1 debuff. Seems like it's mostly just stats. You get a little bit of cute stuff like chance to freeze and drop debuffs, but it's mostly just that. Just the worst kind of skill tree. But it's just going to be one of many characters, I think, is where you're going to get the ability dub. These are probably just for grinding. Give me that attack. So that heals. Eidolon. Equipment. Genshin has equipment you can gacha, right? Or is that just in the gameplay? Both? Okay. I've not... Oh no, I guess Fate did have gacha weapons. It had the cards, the craft essence.
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。
うちの出番。即戦即決でいこう。ルールは破るためにある。一撃で沈める。自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。
ブリッジが閉まっている。
ああ、これで多少は敵を足止めできる。
Well, you can just walk on this. What the fuck enemy is that gonna stop, dude? Unless that pipe's got like insta-kill static, man. That ain't stopping shit, man. You get a pretty good start if you use the right person, I guess. These dudes are almost dead already.
始めようか。くらえ。
今だ。
自分の意志で結末にたどり着いてみせる。ねえ、このキラキラしたのってまさか光塩水？スターピースカン。
いや、光塩水はガーデン・オブ・リコレクションの技術だ。記憶を身につけることができるため、かなりの力を持つ強化型の器物だと言われている。カンパニーが大金を
これら光塩水の入手先はどれも真っ当だ。だが俺の口からはここまでしか。
Alrighty. So how much do their games carry over a lot of like HUD elements and UI and like gameplay type of stuff? Do they carry a lot of systems? I mean, obviously the Genshin's more action. This is turn-based, but what I've seen of screenshots of Genshin's UI, yeah, this looks kind of similar. And wasn't there some Trailblazer thing? I thought they've already mentioned that in this. I don't know what kind of stuff they carry between the games. I mean, obviously art is similar, but it's a little different. It's a little obvious. Yeah, makes me hungry again. 10 a.m. and my fucking brother's still not up. Exact same systems. I gotcha. So you just kind of slide right in to the back end here. So is the skill trees and all that the same, essentially? It's just the turn-based is the big difference. Okay. What about that other nerd? I guess he's just following us. Loot?
いい感じ。もうエレベーターに着いたの？あんまり敵に遭遇しなかったね。あ、声に出して言っちゃうとやばい気がして
Yeah,
き
there's
た。
loot over there.
成長したということだな。
Oh well.
下手に動くな。生死虚実、一年のマナリ、同点元気、超無一角。
I think he can CC these dudes. Do they have like a dot?
動かないでね。今祝福してあげるから。即戦即決でいこう。
Real-time combat view. Hmm. You just see their statuses. It's nice you can see all your stats and what buffs are doing to you and all that.
Yeah. 殴っルールは破るためにある。
どけ。騒ぎを起こしたくはない。せいはっ
Okay, you can just interrupt his charge. That's nice.
始めようか。
I mean, I guess you'd hope so with like a brake system.
痛くも痒くもない。逃がさない。
争いに意味はない。
たまには真面目に行こっか。うちのとっておきをくらえ。殴ったね。
Schmack. Is it actually called the RIP home run? Like it's in the most literal way.
ルールは破るためにある。ちょっと負けたからって仲間を呼ぶのはずるくない？
行くぞ。
Breathing.
毎度こんなスリルを味わうなんて。
Gotta start with the tits, man.
帰ってこられたし、結果オーライね。
So you know you're playing a gotcha, dude. Camera starts at the tits and then works its way up.
姫子、もっと早く来て。最後に相手した半物質レギオンはバッタみ。
早く来ても意味がないわよ。私のレールガンなら確かに一掃できるけど、ヘルタが戻ってきて宇宙ステーションの現状を見たら絶対に大丈夫？アーラン。
Does he make her pretty popular?
大した怪我じゃない。傷口に包帯を巻けばいい。感謝する。俺は先にアスター所長に状況を報告しに行く。
Like I recognize this VA. I wouldn't remember her name, but plays a lot of young dudes.
はじめまして。私は姫子。請求列車のナビゲーターよ。
つまり列車の全行動は姫子の言う通りってこと。
ここまで来る間、美月ちゃんに迷惑をかけられなかった？
あんたちゃんと考えてから答えてよね。それがうちの性格なの？今回は騒ぎを起こさなかったし、慣れればいいんだよ。
俺には黙秘権がある。
若者はすぐに打ち解けるわね。行くわよ。アスターがあんたたちを心配してるわ。
Trial. Fun. The map. Nice clean little controller support here. Berta. There you go. heard of. I don't know any characters in this game. I know some of the Genshin ones. Let her to speedrun. I'll tell you now, they're not rollable. They're plain. Not over designed. Plain red shirts, man.
投射レーダー追跡は正常。テレメトリ信号の周波数は高いわ。平均水準を
Gonna
必ず
die
維
in
持して
some fucking energy blast. On a routine mission.
レギオンの攻撃は10倍以上ある。みんな持ちこたえるのよ。アスター社長、戻ったよ。
Ooh,
みんな無事ならよかった。
need some coffee.
アーランもさっき戻ってきて収容部分でのことを教えてくれたわ。それに彼の傷、あなたたちが助けてくれたおかげね。
Some food.
災害発生時、ステーションの最も貴重な資産はスタッフであることを身をもって実感するわ。はあ、不測の事態への備えがあまりにも不十分だった。
I don't even know her
セキ
yet,
ュリティや
buddy.
戦闘員の育成もおろそかだったわ。
Talking bad on this man's waifu. That was just a purge, right?
でも、あなたたち請求列車の乗員はみんな非凡な能力がある。
For some reason it doesn't show me the unban. I don't know why it doesn't. It should. I wouldn't even have to ask.
今の宇宙ステーションの状況はどうだ？
There a waifu war going on with this character or something? Is it the classic? Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha moment where if this character's ever had a relationship ever, she's used goods and nobody wants her. Didn't that happen with Brynhild in Fate Go? She's got like an actual like loving husband or whatever she likes. Everybody's just sad. I have no problem with it. I just think it's funny, man. Nice afro, bro. Can I roll for him?
彼らはミス・ヘルタをとても信頼していて、宇宙ステーションがレギオンに制圧されるなんて考えもしていなかったのよ。肉体的な傷よりも精神的なパニックの方が恐ろしいでしょ。
私たちがスタッフと話してみるわ。こんな時に宇宙ステーション内で再び予想外のことが起きるなんて。
何回もメールを出したけど音沙汰なしよ。姫子さんも彼女のことをよく知っているでしょ。宇宙ステーションは彼女の追従者と器物の倉庫でしかないわ。全く気にかけていないの。
思った通りね。大丈夫。私の方からもヘルタにメールを送るわ。彼女が欲しがっていた器物を持ってきた。
それはとても助かるわ。
Or oh, warping is pulling. I thought we were like fast traveling, dude. Is this like guaranteed what you get in this warp? It is guaranteed, okay. huge fucking telescope, dude. Cool. When do we warp again? Character trial new. Are these new characters like brand new, or are these like old? So you gotta like try out characters and then roll on them. These are standards. Okay. Oh, gotta get that. That's how you know it's gonna be fun when the browser opens up, dude. Doesn't seem like this game would be one you'd want to re-roll on. Did people re-roll on this? Is there like some guaranteed pulls at the beginning, or did they have like some anti-re-roll shenanigans? Ooh, let's see the rates. 0.6% for a 5-star. Oh, or codes. That would suck, right? They did re-roll. How long does it take to get to that? I guess. Well, we'll see when we get in here. 0.3. So 5-star characters is 0.3%. What about during raid up? 90 warps. You will get 1 5-star. Okay, they include the guarantee in there. 75 rolls. 75 individual rolls or 10 pulls? I imagine individual, okay. The 8th time onwards. On this you upgrade their Eidolon or something. Fados, you'd upgrade their NP, their Noble Phantasm, by re-rolling them. Whew, they've been introduced to Eidolon ship. Is this the entire list of stuff available right now, or just at the moment? Is there really only 7 5-stars in the game? Oh, standard banner. Okay. They legally have to show you all this stuff, or they get fucked. As they should. It's this fucking brat. Get out of here. Where's my 5 stars? Oh wait, she a 5-star? No, these are light cones. like an event warp. There's new 4-star. They're added to a standard banner if the banner they're on is over. Oh, gotcha. How long do banners usually go for? In this game, like 2 weeks? Kind of standard. Oh, like a whole month? Okay. Guess it's like a bigger event when one pops up in this. Starter warp. 20% off for a set of 10 warp. And 5-star characters guaranteed within 50. Well, geez, I gotta buy now. This one, yeah. That'd be good. Who's the best character on here? And also I'm gonna go start making coffee. I need, if I can't get food, I need some kind of pick-me-up. It's real. I need some caffeine. Brawny is the best. Who's the most popular? This would be Brawny generally, but she's not a DPS. Mornia, Clara, popular or good. In the meta of what everybody likes in this. Every gacha's got the fan favorites. Usually the most basic fucking character, but we'll see. I'll be right back. Do a little break. Probably take me like 3 or 4 minutes to get a cup ready. Like I said, once my brother's up, I'll be taking a break, but we'll be on this for the most part. Off and on for the next week or so. Focus on this, but if anything else pops up. I have coffee, but my brother, I think, made tea in the coffee pot at one point, so I have a little... There's like some fucking tea leaves or something next in there. No idea. Some weirdness on the fucking pot. Tastes mostly like coffee, but I guess we got a mix. Cold brew's great. Make some more of that. Just takes a lot of fucking grounds, man. So I usually just go out and buy like iced coffee, but if I need a little caffeine pick me up, I just heat up hot coffee. Quickest. Alright. We'll keep going until my brother wakes up finally. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I'm watching it, coffee definitely helps a lot. Goes a lot of water, coffee, and Earl Grey. I'll put Earl Grey with a splash of milk or some kind of sweetener in there. It's pretty good. I need to go back to that. I've been drinking a whole lot of water lately because our filter is not. I need to buy a new filter. I've been drinking like, I've been buying Gatorades lately. Still gonna stay hydrated. I should just use water.
スタッフのケアはお願いね。何か質問があれば
These shits are
私や姫子
researchers.
さんに聞いて。どうしよう。
言っておくけど、今回宇宙ステ。ああ、お前もう泣くなよ。
Is this my mail? What is this on my character? Oh yeah, I got her. On my phone. What's this? Okay. Oh yeah. Child labors, really? Is it? Select myself in attack mode. I select the basic 3 in defense mode. What's the date tomorrow? 28th. They give you free shit on your birthday? Okay. The 28th it is. Looking forward to my birthday tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna play it for like a week or whatever the fuck. So maybe a little bit more. However it takes to get to end game. I'm sure they don't give you shit, right? But at least it'll be something. 50 stellar jades. Hmm? Survey. Do I get something for doing this, or did I just get it already? Oh, you get 50 gems. Is 50 gems a lot? I'm guessing not. Third of a roll. What is the main reason that enticed you to download experience Honkai Star roguelike gameplay? Doesn't like it. Right. I don't even know if I actually played something in the last year on my phone. I was thinking Dragon Quest, but I think I might have done DQ 4 or 5 like a couple of years ago at least. So I might not have played anything on my phone. I'll just stream something from my phone sometimes. I don't know if I think I might still have Fake installed, but I don't update it. Did I do a card game? I think surely I've played something the last year with card building. Possible I did, though. Didn't play any MOBAs. I don't know if Inscription was this year. I'm just gonna assume I do all these. Was Forza this year? Doesn't matter how accurately I do it. I'm sure I've had some kind of like strategy game. It's not always so easy to put these in a genre. In the last year, the competitor played Fago for fucking years, man. Sadly. But I'm invested in Fate. Not in the gacha anymore. It's gonna be amazing. You get the pipeline from VN to Vega. I think if you play the VN, you're like less likely to care about the gacha because it's so fucking much of a departure. Like if you liked the VN. When playing the game, what do I value the most? I don't... Nothing. Just the execution. You can have what you can do it or focus on whatever the fuck you want. Might just not be a VN person. We'll just put execution and novelty. Novelty is not that important. But I'm sure it's all not gonna put in a fucking gotcha survey that it's not. What's her name? Kafka? It was just, oh, it's a great idea, and the VNs and stuff are really well done, but they've taken the parts that I think were done, I wouldn't say the least well in the VNs, but weren't the core focus of the VNs, like fan service and action. Those were good. They were just a nice piece of it, and that helped set up the concept of this big battle royale. But like they weren't like the best parts about it, but they focused on those things since then with the Fate Extraverse and going down the line down to Gacha to it's just like most distilled, like kind of surface level. I feel like the extent they could. It's just kind of rough. You know, there used to be like nuance and nice little character work and cool atmosphere. Now it's like, I mean, I'm fine with TNA, but now it's just like tits and action and yeah, monetizing the fuck out of it. I mean, obviously it works for them, but in terms of like an actual piece of art or whatever you want to call it, anything like of integrity, it's gone. It's so different. There's things I want to try out like Strange Fake. I mean, I'll still play all the pieces of shit fucking Fate games that come out. But it's usually me just bitching. Yeah, the Heaven's Feel movie is definitely not too fucking bad on that front. Compared to some of the shit, I had nothing but bitching about Heaven's Feel movies so far. Yeah, Fate Zero is cool. Like I said, Fate Zero fits a bit more because it is just kind of about the action a lot of the time. It fits the anime kind of feel. And that's back when I feel like Ufotable could nail an atmosphere a bit more and weren't just whacking off their art team. Like the Heaven's Feel movies almost seem just like masturbatory, man. Insanely loud, ear-piercing fucking like sound effects that make you feel like you're bleeding internally. And just like really over-the-top fight scenes that don't quite match the atmosphere they're going for in the VN just to show off. Big Scotty Bob! Yeah, but the VNs and then everything else, they're so separate, yeah. They're connected, but they're like, I mean, completely different. Like, Extra gets a little close on the tone, but even that's kind of a joke. I like the fights fine in the VN and stuff. Like I said, I think they add like a cool... because of the atmosphere and because of how kind of like low scope the setting is, the larger than life fights are neat. But the problem is in the VN, or the movies, they just go so overboard. It's fine more in Zero. They balance it better, but... multiverse is usually what you do when you run out of ideas, but you have a bunch of characters you want to like cannibalize and keep using over and over. Look at like WoW, look at Marvel, just shit a multiverse out. It seems like this neat novelty, right? Like it's, whoa, there's multiple realities, that's so crazy and novel, and then you can use more characters or different versions of characters or bring characters back from the dead, and it's just a sign. It's just kind of like how things are nowadays. Reboots, remakes, and pulling back old characters for nostalgia and shit. And it's just a shitty concept to make use of those kinds of shitty practices. I don't think multiverses in general are bad, but they're just used for like the shittiest reasons these days. Thank you for your answers. Yeah, I'm sure somebody's really gonna be loving those. Who's this little shit? Yeah, Cactus. They do that in Heaven's Feel too, even though it's a different studio. It is like crazy loud, dude. It reminds me of punchline sound effects. Like we're listening to that, like you can hear the voices, they're nice and calm, and then it's like fucking it's like the Umi and Echo sound, but on like fucking like gigaroids, man. It like hurt my ears. I was like, what is wrong with these people? And I think it was just a great example of how much they're just going for like a sensory overload with their fight scenes and approach to those movies, when that's not what the Heavens Feel route is about at all, man. It's so the antithesis to that route. It was like brooding, dark bullshit. Have some hype moments, but yeah, I agree. When all these people going, whoa, multiverse to play IO. Yeah, there's like time travel plots and multiverse plots that are done really well. But a lot of the time they're just used for a fucking buck, man. The seriousness of breakfast. This the funny mascot character. He looked like he was like not the conductor, but the front man. What are some other JRPGs where you're in a train? For like the main vehicular. Dragon Quest 9 was also the golden train or whatever the fuck. I mean, obviously there's anime. Was Galaxy Express 999. Well, there's train levels for sure. Yeah, there's plenty of those. They are just cool. Yeah, like FF8 and Tazernador have train levels. I just played. I guess Eastward's not really an RPG. Yeah, trains are cool. I mean, any kind of level set on like a vehicle is always cool. The Heavens Feel movie, or when they end the movie, I want to become Warrior of Justice, or have some kind of like poem or some shit. And it's like, don't even pretend you're trying to fucking like actually like do any character work. Like they just slaughtered his characters, but then they pretend he still has this Warrior of Justice shit going on. It's just like, just fuck off, man. Yeah, no, as far as UFO table stuff goes, well, these movies have looked really nice. They're probably like the worst UFO table anime I've seen. Probably because of how much I enjoy the source. It'll be cool to watch Zero again. I haven't seen Zero since high school. They're making a Genshin anime. I know they're doing a Mihoyo one too. Not Mihoyo, Mihoyo. Witch and the Holy Night. The Witch and the Holy Night anime is gonna be absolutely slaughtered. It's gonna be fucking. There's no way it can be good after the Heavens Feel movies. Because Witch on the Holy Night is like 90% nuanced character moments with like really calm atmosphere. It's like very carefully kind of like built up. And there's like a couple fights in the whole thing. And you know the fucking whole anime is just gonna be taking that 10% that's fights and just making it the whole fucking show, man. It's another one that I feel like kind of relies on like internal narration and stuff like that too. Yeah, it's like 90% social autism, but like it's not gonna be there. None of that cool stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how the Heavens Feel movie is for me. It's like, I just want to watch it because I like the original. Hey, she's got knees that are highly detailed. Gotta go. A Genshin anime, though. I mean, if I really like this, I'll try out Genshin too. But isn't Genshin... Is it one of those that it gets good, like 100 hours in kind of games? I mean, I was more interested in playing Genshin than this, but this was just shorter. I was like, if I'm going to give one a shot to the end, we'd go with this one. And Cactus was much more insistent. The story gets good 100 hours in. At that point, it's Stockholm Syndrome. Who knows if it even is good? Archwood Ballin. Does she play basketball and that shit? Yeah, the setting being of the train is cool. I mean, any kind of road trip or vehicle-based thing. Like, Kino's Journey had like a vehicle thing, but having it be like the main focus is cool. Darreal passes. What? PlayStation login rewards. I get like a poncho? What are these? Can I put those on my chick? It's more about the the player-driven stuff, which is good. Can't access gear yet. I want to put on my poncho. I want to be fucking Dirty Harry here. Dirty Jane. Bonnie and Clyde or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I mean, I like slow builds. But the thing is, you can have slow builds that build up the setting on lore and still make it paced well and interesting, like a crossbow. Or just have be like, you know, like Disco Elysium or something. It's just really interesting dialogue. Yeah, we're talking about Genshin right now. I haven't played Genshin, but I was kind of just asking some general questions on it. Who's this? She's free, so is she bad? Oh, it's just shit, and then it gets good. They just kind of leverage the shit story. Erudition. What does Harmony do? Each of these have their own thing? Oh no, she has Erudition too. Crepuscule Zone. All decent or good. As long as I have a team profile picture. As long as I have a team that I will not just immediately lose playing, I'll just pick whatever looks fun. Characters I like. That was me in Fate. I would definitely like gameplay max at times, but the characters I'd max to like super high levels were just characters I like. I guess picking waifus, right? How do I set my bio? That's good, because there's some gachas in games like this where you kind of like need to like go ham to even like clear start. What the? Huh? They do this? I guess it makes sense. Why does she just have a phone so you can connect with her, bro? She's just like me. We could be on the phone together. There's apparently more shit on my phone. Might as well read it. And we'll do some rolls. That's what we're really here for. Rolling? Bros? Holstered big ass tablets? I wish. Who's this chick? She looks like a edge mode. Well, the comments seem pretty straightforward so far. I honestly think if you've played any turn-based game, you probably are going to be fine. They're not going to make this like super hard to understand on the surface. Then nobody's going to play it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's pretty deep by the end, but like they want money. You don't make this like impenetrable or something right off the bat. Right, what else am I missing on my phone? What is this? Click all the. I don't want to click all these, man. So, are there limited time stories in this too? I assume so. Genshin has a lot of those, right? It's pretty gacha standard. Oh, not in this game. They changed it. Cool. It's good the events day. Alright, let's do some rolls. So I gotta do this one. This is the good one to start with. I limit time for some events, but you still get the story either way. That's good. That's what Grand Blue Fantasy does, right? Fate does not do that. I don't know if they've changed it, but it was very FOMO. Or does Grand Blue Fantasy reintroduce them way later in the stories? I don't remember. Okay, they select some. Battered home. Defense. Wow, these are really exciting. Oh my god, is this my guaranteed 4-star? Do you get one guaranteed 4-star something every roll? Yeah, that's pretty standard. Wow. Hey, cool banner, dude. Then we got a fucking character mount. Oh, you can do it 40 times. Yeah, nice draw. That's a good weapon. Well, yeah, but who the fuck wants a weapon? Right? You want to see some characters, dude. Weapons are for when you've played the game a lot and you're invested. I never got excited for Craft Essence and Fate, I just needed them. It's good. I'd rather be good than bad, but I'm not seeing characters pop up, it means nothing. Looks it wasn't a character though, yeah. Alright, another roll. Yeah, I'll get 5 stars. I'll get all of them right here. Can I like threaten this little bunny to give me my 5 stars? What are Undying Embers? Is that like XP to level up your gear? Landau's Choice. Okay. You can buy more poles. Okay. Well, time to restart the game, huh? So do you get like a fair amount of rolls by just playing the game and doing side events? Or is it very much like daily login and purchasable only? Exchange bottom left. Oh, you can just buy these straight up. Don't I already have Dawn Hang, or is he just here for story only? You get hundreds of free rolls. Gotcha. Recommended. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't they recommend the money, right? Ooh. Recommended. Don't spend money. Star Rail Special Pass. Spend the $1. So I want to get these limited tickets, I'd imagine. It's like bait. Resets every month. So these ones. Okay. The silvers first. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, we need these for the 10 pulls. What do the gold ones do? Are those like for like direct purchases or something? Oh, limited time events. So there's limited time events, like free purchase. So when you use a Star Rail pass, you can only do this on like standard banners. There's like a separate currency for limited time, or what? So if you buy stuff, you can't use any of it on the limited time, or is this just for freebies? Contracts. Oh man. Use the same currency to buy either. Oh, you just get extra. But it's only usable in the special shop. Gotcha. Oh man, what's all this? Is this buying what is this? I'm just curious what it is. Railblaze 8 credits. This is just like leveling materials and energy and shit. How much do you buy per? Let me see, I gotta find. You get 300 for $4.99. Do they price everything? Oh wait, here we go. Do they price everything just slightly above the amounts you get? What is it? Is this the battle pass, the supply pass? It's really inefficient. Gotcha. Well, somebody probably fucking does it. That's the people they want. Oh, I can buy these with these points. What are these points? There's so many different currencies. 30 rolls a month. I see. You can buy equipment with these too. How these barely look different. They're like the same crystal with like a slightly gold look to them. Just make it really confusing. Yeah, that's what I figured, like ultra whale shit. What's up, Silent? So 300 for $5. Where do you buy tickets with the purchasables? Sam definitely wasn't pushing me to play this shit. Oh, you buy these. But how do you get those currencies? Or once you get some of these, does it like unlock it in the stellar trade? I mean, Cactus was pushing it, but I just kind of had the time and came out this year. Figured we'd talk Gotcha Shop, maybe watching the Heaven's Feel movies, maybe want to get on some more stuff. You run out, it directly converts and you click on the top right. Oh, I see. Yeah, this one was shorter. I'd rather play Genshin, but this was shorter, so. And I had other reasons. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna buy a single thing, I refuse, but I'm curious what they're going for. The general price range and the stuff you buy. So this is the currency you buy. Correct. And then you convert those into these to buy some of these. But they let you just immediately buy some straight through here, I imagine, right? That's a lot of extra steps. Unless they're trying to obfuscate how much your money is truly worth. So you like convert it into 20 different fucking currencies and and then your brain doesn't quite register what's going on anymore. $100 pulls a patch. Gotcha. So what are the typical gems used for? These. Excuse me, these. Other than buying contracts. Can you like use them to force level up materials and stuff? I assume there's more to spend money on than just in here. It's just pulls. Well then why do you even buy these to convert them to something to buy something else? Is it just a fucking psychological fucking warfare thing? Or is it just for these so that you can buy these too? Seems like a pointless step when you could just buy these straight up. You can buy skins. Okay, paid and free. So you can get the ones on the top right for free like I got. But then they have a special one for the others. I see. Okay, gotcha. That's like St. Quartz. You had paid St. Quartz and normal St. Quartz, but they're all St. Quartz. This just separates them a bit more. There's gonna be skins though? Okay, alright, let's do another one. I'm looking forward to getting no characters again for my third roll. Pretty excited. How about like 10 5-stars? I'm feeling 10 5-stars. You fucking rabbit bastard. Cutscene. I'm sure they'll add them. Tiny gun. Didn't Cactus say tiny gun? Oh, it's Tingyana. That was Tiny Gun. I'm gonna call it Tiny Gun. So she good? Good support. Yeah, but she has like animal ears. That's fine. Well, at least we got something. I better get used to. I mean, I have no problem with anything anime weeb related, but I don't just like blow a load when I see animal ears. I hope she's got more going on than that. Tons of freebies passively, good. Painful. How do I get rid of these characters? Dan Hung. Yeah. Put the whoever that is. Actually, well, this chick had is Harmony? What is Harmony? These are their like types, I imagine. Preservation's defense. Is Harmony healing? What is it? I'm gonna get to end game, and if I despise it, I'll never touch it again. And I won't play another gacha again in my life. But yeah, I was thinking like if Harmony doesn't actually give you like healing or shields, like I might just put the shield lady back on. Unless there's like some really cool gacha, but I think if I do like it, I would just do like FF14. I'd come back for story occasionally. Look, as long as my team's usable, I just want to play the people I get in the roles and the characters I like. I mean, I hate this chick. I'd rather have fucking Big Hung over here, dude, but I don't like anybody really so far. Are we gonna like learn about these characters ever? Or do I just look at them? They're all kind of the same. Is this like the sultry fox girl, or is she like an innocent type? He seems older, I like that. He's got Ara energy, but she's just a trial. So. This one says Ara? Or this one with the pits and the fucking icon. I tried making an Ara theme in Fate Go and it didn't work out. I didn't have enough. Got close though. Being big honkers. The rider pits. Can I not replace this character? No. You're like forced user. Okay. I'll just do this for now. Why is her name March 7th? Interesting, she's story locked, but like she's still here. Attention to detail. Love it. Well, didn't they censor the fuck out of Genshin? Maybe pits just aren't gonna get the man on you. Somebody just goes all out on it. I know there was a bunch of characters who throughout many patches got like changed from having like average sized boobies to like nothing. Yeah, they like swap it out for something else. Jesus, her tail's massive. Jesus, what are we gonna ask him what he ate in fucking breakfast, dude, man? You'll meet most of them, the main story more sultry? Okay.
今言ったことはアスター所長には言うな。やはり数名のスタッフが不幸に見舞われた。
Ah, gotcha. That's cool that they change it on regions depending on. how anal they are,
他のスタッ
prudish.
フは大部分が軽傷だが、ほとんどのものはミス・ヘルタを慕ってこの宇宙ステーションに来たが、今は彼女と連絡
Butt
がつかない。
fangs. That's when you look through and then there's ass visible through.
彼らがこの危機を乗り越えられるといいんだが。
You know? Through the thigh window. Right? Right? Ten minutes of sleep last night. Yeah. If I could get a team of fuckboys, I would, but I know this game probably has like 2 dudes and they're all Fujo bait. Stand up and demonstrate, yeah. I don't think your average human being is pulling off the ass fangs, man. Yeah, eventually you can look at them. Gotcha.
俺がアスター所長に初めて会った時、俺には彼女に恩がある。
Does anybody know what this voice actor,
彼女が宇宙ステ
what
ーションに
she's
来た
all
時、
done? This seems like a very familiar voice actor.
研究はよくわからない。だが、研究を大切にしている人たち。
Dual monitor? You've never had dual
彼らが
monitors?
研究を順調に終えられたら、
Resistant.
それでいい。
Mine's gonna explode at the quality of life. What the fuck? Yeah, we were shit talking Genshin for years, being Cactus, that there's not a single like big dude, man. Yeah, where's the old men and like fucking like muscular dudes and just like Fago had like big dudes, old men, monsters, big ladies, monster ladies. That's probably what keeps Fago so fucking relevant, man. Like Nikke. Like Genshin comparatively is like very vanilla, tame looking. Everybody looks kind of the fucking same. Those are just like Grand Blue Fantasy, you get like 3 fucking like almost naked, ripped, oily men. It's like summons and shit. Right? And maybe not 3, but like you get like all sorts of shit like that. Yeah, exactly. In this, it's like, it's either Fujo bait, like, you know, slightly lean, muscular, tall, like dudes, or, I mean, I guess you got fuckboys, like this guy. I've not seen any other types. Oh yeah, Minardi. Yeah, is that the one that's, we were talking about, I guess some of us were talking about yesterday, that's set in like a more urban location with like action mashy gameplay? Saber? Yeah, I was thinking maybe Saber. Oh, you posted the VA. Sorry, yeah, chat's been going quick. Oh, Devola and Popola. Maybe that's where I recognize her. Demon Souls, the Monumental. I mean, Souls games are English first, so I just played them that way. And it's good English VA. Classic. Oh, I knew as soon as we'd start one of these, it'd be bumping. Elliot Craig. Yeah, we'll see how long though. I just shit on it the whole time. Might scare everyone off. Who else we got here? Hikage. I guess I played that. Don't recognize a lot of these. Yeah, appreciate you guys chatting. Alright, take my sweet fucking time. Oh, she was Jozuru, Suki Monogatari. That's probably where I recognize her, but... I'm looking through this lady's voice work. Yeah, the Monogatari stuff's probably the big shit. She's been in all sorts of shit. Oh, Hellsing. But I think I listened to the dub for Hellsing. Items obtained. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of equipment. What is erudition? Is that like magic damage? AoE damage. Jesus. Harmony. I just would use this one. I probably don't even need to look at it. It's just the 4-star. Is it just that simple? My brother said, but Landau's choice. The wearer is more likely to be attacked. Is she even like a tanky character, or she just give people tankiness? Oh, she's got 103 at level 3. Crit rate. I don't give a fuck. We'll figure it all out. Yeah, I'd rather get rid of this chick, but we've got just equipment. He seems to work out better. First chance I get, we'll fucking drop March 7th. Their fucking ass cheeks, man.
Mo行くぞ。逃げるんだ。いや、私は逃げられない。見たまえ。バリア識別端末は14万2856回の攻撃を記録している。私は信じている。この絶望的な美しい走馬灯の数を見たとき、私の人生もその最後にたどり着く。なんて哲学的な言葉だろう。
Life is but a path to death.
元気を出さなくてはな。感謝する。
Don't know how kind that was, but alright. You think so, buddy?
Bar を下げて、アルフレッド。ありがとう、若い人。私たちは今、衛星遠隔計測の事前調節をしているの。私が信号を観測するボタン、先にバーの方向について説明するわね。上は私たちの事前調節には3つの手順があるの。
Okay. No, I wasn't really memorizing it.
上は周波数帯目事前調節の準備はできた？順序が違うわ。バーを上にして周波数帯メーターをオンにする。
Up for spectrometer, right for attenuator, fly down for the filter.
準備はできた？完璧よ。助かったわ、若い人。
She maybe could have repeated what she wanted. I think I skipped through that a little quick. I read what they stood for, but not what she actually wanted. Yeah, you could have just said you worked on like the controls, brother. I didn't need that. Thanks, though. Complete objectives in the trial to receive a corresponding reward. Yeah. Daily check-in. Oh, thanks. Trailblaze level. Polls incoming. Oh, you get characters. Nice teddy bear. Is this just like a... just doing side stuff? Oh, free healer. These like main story or like totally side things? Main. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Get it? Gotcha. Oh yeah, I got more of these now. So should I just buy these, or is there a reason to save them? Me and my brother going to a buffet soon. We'll see how long it takes to get ready, but take like an hour or two break and then we'll get back into this. You just buy the gold ones? Because I need 10, right? How many do I have? Like 1? I need 10 of these. And then I'll just get the silvers, I guess, over time. Well, we'll just leave it and buy it when I actually can get a roll. No point right now, right? They just happen to set up the camera like that. Okay, gotcha, Minority.
通信が切れたわ。
戻るのか。言っておくが、あれは終末銃。レギオンの対天
The
体兵器だ。
Doomsday
この宇宙
Beast.
ステーションを建てたのはヘルタよ。 絶滅対空が手を出してこない限
The
り
emanator
こ
of
こは安全だわ
destruction.
でもうちらがこのまま逃げるわけ
終末獣は軽々とシールドを引き裂いているし、今はミス・ヘルタもいない。反物質レギオンにとってここの防御システムはあまり。レギオンにはアイウォーン・ナヌークの祝福がある。
The destruction.
それに準備も整えてきているは
I
ず
love
だ。
how many
ここの人たちでは守りきれない。
names and concepts they introduce. Just non-stop.
だからこそ私たちは必ずここを離れなければならない。
なるほど。
彼女は突破口なのよ。もちろん
I'm
私の
sure
勘
they
違い
will.
っ
It's
て
just
こともあるけど、
it's funny seeing them mention it all, every sentence is something new. It's almost like they're just forcing it to make it seem interesting. Well, there's so much to discover.
そう。
ここはメンテナンス課のスタッフが働くサポート部
The
分。
titles, I guess, are kind of
最寄りのホ
cheesy.
ームに行ける
Yeah,
よう
we
にな
got
る
some proper nouns for you.
そこでベルトと合流しましょう。
The globbity glook or whatever they call it. Just fucking just spewing bullshit at you. Yeah, it's not been very good, but I'm sure when we get out there, a little different. I've enjoyed the conversation, so
幼児ちゃん幼児ちゃんが来てるの
looks like plenty of stuff with shit starts.
俺たちの行動は請求列車のメーターに瞬時に記録される。
ええ、私が保証するわ。今なら終末獣さえ何とかすればいいけど、もし壊滅の指令まで来たら、
Whoops.
ま
Doesn't
ずは
matter what I
ここを
say.
離れましょう。
I know choices with any consequence. Alright. Well, my brother is officially up and moving around. Before we get too into it, because I feel like there's probably going to be some shit that happens, I think I'm going to stop for now. So I appreciate you guys watching. I know it was slow, but looking forward to getting back into it when I get back. We'll do a few hours when I get back. And then we'll probably watch the Heaven's Feel movie, the third one, which is 2 hours, and then we'll do some more of this. So just kind of throughout the night, we'll have a bunch of these. Save yourself while you can. I might need to save myself from the fucking buffet food, we'll see. Well, the rolls were exciting. Yeah, it's too early to really say on anything on this. We'll see as we go. I assume it saves all the time.